Welcome to our 2024 post-election Orion Wealth video. It's been a long road of speeches, debates, and way too many commercials, but we finally reached the end of the 2024 election season, just in time for the leaves to fall, Thanksgiving dinner to be planned, and lots of football to be watched over the next few weeks. I want to thank you for committing to watching these videos as we discuss key areas of the financial and economic world in which we live. We have officially reached a decision on the next president of the United States. Donald Trump will be the 47th president after defeating Kamala Harris in both the Electoral College and popular vote. Whether you are excited or disappointed about this result, I think all Americans can agree we are thankful for the winner to be announced quickly this time to avoid the ugliness of the last election in 2020. It also appears the Republicans will control both houses of Congress for the next couple of years. What does this mean for the economy and the financial markets? Let's start with the economy. The American people voted once again with their pocketbooks as the incumbent party was removed from office. The belief in the country was the economy is not where people think it should be. The biggest culprit? The lingering effects of inflation we saw in 2022 that continued into early 2023. The cost of groceries, gas, utilities, and so on has gone up significantly in the last couple of years, and the American people wanted a change from the status quo. It is interesting that Americans have such a negative attitude towards an economy where GDP, or the gross domestic product, is up multiple quarters in a row. Wages have increased more in the last couple of years than we have seen in a long time. However, for many people, the costs of rent, prices at the pump, and at the grocery store have more than wiped out the increase they have received in their paychecks. So how will the market react to having Donald Trump back in the Oval Office? Well, the first couple of days have been gangbusters as the markets have skyrocketed in the largest post-election gains we have seen in history. However, I wouldn't get too excited yet, as the markets may be getting a little ahead of themselves. A reminder that the market was not as concerned with who won the election as they were with knowing that a winner would be decided in a timely manner. What the market desires is a clear direction on how the next president plans to lead. The big promises of politicians on the campaign trail are usually much less in reality when policy is enacted. Please remember, regardless of the winning party, the market tends to be positive in the weeks after the election. Hopefully, now that the election is over, we know how Washington, D.C. will look for the next couple of years. We can get back to the important areas that truly impact the markets: earnings, interest rates, unemployment, and inflation. Each of these areas continue to trend in an encouraging direction, as earnings were positive for over 75% of all S&P 500 companies so far in the third quarter. Interest rates were cut another 25 basis points, or 0.25% again this month, with at least another 1% cut expected over the next 12 months. Unemployment is still around 4%, which is historically very low. And finally, inflation continues to trend lower, but it is yet to reach the Fed's target of 2%. Now that we've made it through another election cycle, I want to remind you of the access you have to the men and women managing your accounts. I would strongly encourage you to take advantage of the access you have to these financial professionals. You can go online to blog.ccmg.com for the latest insights from Clark Capital, or head to YouTube to watch Bulls and Bears with Herb Morgan. These investment professionals continue to provide consistent information and perspective on financial news and the markets. We are nearing the end of our transition to LPL and appreciate each and every one of you as you have patiently worked with us to make this big change to our office and the systems we use to take care of you and your families. We're excited to get back to normal workflow here as we near the end of 2024. As we head into the Thanksgiving season, please know how much my team and I are thankful for the opportunity to work with you as we help you navigate your financial course.